I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. You still here, still with it. I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it.
Still here, still with it. That ain't gonna change. Never wore a flag, but I'm still gonna bang. My niggas in trouble shit, I'ma be in traffic. Behind some dumb shit, we gon' let you have it. Shorty got asses, she gon' let me have it. She wanna feel this magic, I'ma let her grab it. Let nothing cut us off, we all from the same fabric. Some you niggas clothes get torn when you grab it. Yeah, never had a falling out, been too busy balling out. Anybody disrespect the team, then we call them out. Then we have a heart to heart, then we go and part them out. Then we go and party hard like we was in party house. House party part of me, the weed got me like that. Go against one of the team, we coming right back. Got a couple something with beams, the other's night jack. Try to creep out in the dark and got a light snack. My niggas ain't tweaking on it. Say we on it, then we be up on it. Y'all niggas will be opponents. To lose your life, it could be a moment. So anything I gotta say to you, I'm speaking on it. I don't want no beef, and if you feel like it's an issue, then let's meet up on it. Throw them hands on that black top and leave it on it. We grown now, all that static gon' defeat the moment. Let's just smoke and throw that piece up on it.
I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it. I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it.
I'm giving niggas flowers while they still here. Big bro did a bid and he's still here. Yeah, fake love, you can see through it. Me and my bros remain solid and that's real clear. Yeah, for 12 years I've been gone now, but still tight with my brothers in my hometown. We know the type that for your life put their own down. The type to tell you when you wrong now. Yeah, light a Dutch for me. Be a brother, be a friend, be a crutch for me. Nigga, be a big dog to these young puppies. Be a rider if the ops ever come for me. A provider for your seat if you got one, homie. Get you some money. You know a man ain't really shit if he got none, dummy. I can say 100 times, keep it 100 and still learn from it. Yeah, all my niggas 10 toes. You would never get close. They're only wearing masks cause the cig got a big nose. Shorty let it sneeze, that's a big whiff of thick smoke. We don't break bonds, we break bones with a big pole. Disrespect one, but we all going beast mode. Have us pull them out like a GTA cheat code. Niggas looking in wouldn't know about this G code. Only time they get to think it out is when they reload. I don't wanna wait till
my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it. I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it. I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it.
What up?
Gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still.
That's YO playing in the back out of Oklahoma. Maryland based though. Big up to YO right there. What's up, everybody? It's your man KB, and this is Easy on the Eyes podcast. And we live right now with this Thursday Urban Sports Review. Hope James, all right. I don't know where my man Jay Will at. Let me move that in the back a little bit, bring that down. But I got my man T Nasty in the building. I got Troy in the building. We're going to chop it up. We're going to talk some NBA. We're going to talk some LJ. Because T Nasty want him to come down there to them dead scared. What they call it over there now? The Commandos. The Commanders, whatever they are. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. We're going to talk, let me see, Angel Reese. Pick up the NIL deal. Let me see. He said he can't hear me. Can you hear me now?
Let me see.
Mic check. Can you hear me now? All right. So let me do this. Real quick while I do the mic check real quick. Pause that in the back. Bring up my man real quick. While we check out these technical difficulties. What up, T Nasty? Can you hear me?
You still low, but fuck it.
You said I'm low now. Hold on. I gotta get this right though. Gotta get it right. Oh damn, that's why.
I don't know. You can hear me loud and clear, right?
Yeah. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear a little bit better, but it could be louder though. But fuck it.
Now, what's good with you though? How you doing though? Long time no see. I ain't seen you on here.
Ain't nothing, son. Just On a plantation, yo, working my ass off.
Right. They shoot, I haven't seen you since football season, and there's a lot going on during football out here in this football. How you feeling about your Commanders and what they doing so far in the offseason?
Hey man, where it is, they sold the team like three hours ago. They sold it to the group. Bezos, the Amazon guy, he's supposed to have backed out. So they supposed to sold it to the group that Magic Johnson is a part of.
Okay.
Now, you all know Magic Johnson is known for what?
Showtime.
What did he originate? Showtime. Okay. It's still a young man out there that's undecided. We haven't spent no money at quarterback. They putting it seems like they putting in all the eggs in one basket with this rookie, Sam Howell. He only played the last game of the regular season against Dallas. We beat Dallas, but Heineke gone. Then they put in the guy from the Browns. The one that played before Deshaun got there. You know, he's been around. He's been the Patriots. He been around a little bit. What's his name? What's the dude who played for the Browns? I forgot his name, but anyway,
I ain't good with names.
Got him in. So we really ain't spend no money at quarterback. So I'm thinking Magic want to go up the street to Baltimore and bring Showtime to Washington. You know who I'm talking about.
You talked about my guy, LJ.
Yeah, Ashton Jackson.
This is what I'm telling you.
Showtime on the football field.
Y'all got $2.5 million in cap space, my G.
Huh?
Y'all got $2.5 million in cap space. I'm looking at it right now. That's not enough to go get him. You gonna have to trade away. You gonna have to get rid of a whole bunch of guys to free up cap space in order to even sign them, yo. That's what I was trying to tell you.
All right, I'ma just leave it at that.
So like
anything in sports, man. Anything in sports, they can make it happen. They make up shit, man. They can put something in. They can put something in place where they can make a rule where some shit like you get some hardship cap cause you sold the team. They can make up some shit like that.
That would already be in play though. We would already know that. We would already know that to be in play. They can't make up something just to go get a guy.
Man, they can do what the hell they want.
Click on what I just sent you. Click on what I just sent you.
I can't do all that. Well, I don't know how to do all that shit. Come on, man. I'm barely on this motherfucker.
All right, so
you know I ain't tech smart.
Like right now, I'm just looking at it right now. Y'all spending $208 million.
You think I should hook up my Bluetooth?
Yeah. And y'all got $19 million in dead space. Y'all actually in the red, Troy. Let me see if I can. I know what I'm gonna do. So we live right now, y'all. My man James, he ain't even pop up right now. Hopefully everything is all right with him. Let me do this real quick.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm there. Can you hear me?
All right, shit. This thing ain't hooked up. It said it's connected, but
I can hear you. Sound like you got an echo.
You can hear me because I'm still on the phone.
Oh, word. Hold
on.
I heard that. It just says something in your ear.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still, man. This shit just. I don't know what's.
You know what? When you connect, you got to connect it before you come into the studio, yo. So you would have to leave out and connect it and then come back in. Because
let me do that.
System. So, all right, I'm gonna drop you down, leave out, and then come back in. You'll see how I be trying to connect it real quick. While you do that, I'm gonna load up this. I'm gonna load this up real quick. While he doing that. So what's good, everybody? Y'all here with us? All right, then I see him just pop back in. Bear with me in these technical difficulties. I see you, Deshaun. Hold on. All right, I see you.
You hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you more. I hear you better now on the phone.
All right.
All right, now, yeah, that's where I need to hear. I don't know why I don't know.
All right. So look, so check that. Can you see what's on the screen? Or is that too small for you?
Yeah, I can't see that.
That's all the cap space. Damn it.
You said that's all the cap space.
Yeah, that's all the cap space. That's what each team had. That's how much money each team could spend.
Yo, you don't understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying they can make up rules as they go along. And I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying. I don't give a damn if we in the red, the green, or the purple. They can make anything. They can do anything they fucking want to do.
The only way they can do. They have to stay under the cap space.
Now look, it didn't.
So they got to
work.
trade. They got to trade guys. They got to get rid of guys. They got to redo contracts and all that stuff like that in order to be under the cap space, Deshaun. Sure.
Man,
like that's just the rules in it. That's what the cap space. That's what the salary cap is for. And football, the only one with a salary cap. What the NBA got? The NBA got luxury tax or something like that. What they got? The NBA got a luxury tax.
They got salary cap too.
The NBA got a salary cap.
Yes.
Okay, so look, so check this out. So we was talking about it a couple weeks ago about why when Chris Paul was supposed to come to the Lakers with LeBron James and all that, when the NBA owned and all that stuff like that, they stopped that trade because of what it would snowball, how it, because of the money.
They stopped that trade. That's that right there. I'm glad you brought that up. That right there solidified my point. They stopped that trade because they did what the fuck they wanted to do. LA at the time had 16 championships. They was winning too much. Less power, a lesser team. At that time, the NBA owned that team.
Right, the NBA owned the team. Now I forgot who we was watching. I think
Stern and them owned that team. That's why they ain't let it happen.
No, that's not
why they let it happen. Then you notice right after that is when they start making all these damn super teams. Everybody else started getting everything they wanted. They did what the hell they wanted to do.
Listen, we got it right. We just watched this shit a couple weeks ago. It's a reason. It was something about they found a loophole. It was
exactly.
A loophole. It was a
they
loophole,
made
right?
Up some shit on the fly. They ain't find no damn loophole.
No. They stopped the Lakers because what they was doing, it was something about everybody taking minimum contracts or something, and they would have all the super players over there taking minimum. I'm gonna find that for you. I'm gonna play it again.
They did some bullshit, man.
But they stopped it.
They did what the fuck they wanted to do. And all right, so we can justify it, so nobody won't say nothing. We gonna say this, we gonna say that, this loophole, that loophole. Yo, it happens everywhere in the justice system and it happens everywhere. People, the powers that be, could do what the fuck they want to do, man. I don't give a damn what's in place. I don't give a damn what's in place. They can do what the hell they want to do when they want to do it. They blocked that thing with the Lakers because they was hating on the Lakers.
No, that's not why. That's not why.
Every other team get to do what the hell they want to do. That's when all the super teams started forming. Right after you blocked down shit. But that's all right because we coming again. Lakers in 6 over Memphis. These young boys ain't ready to take that jump. LeBron and them been there, baby. LeBron need at least one more.
How you got them favoring up? Okay, so before we get to that, hold up, Gilbert Arenas on Chris Paul.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas was involved in that.
And he gave that.
He was involved in that too.
That's who I watched. He gave that breakdown on why it didn't happen.
Right, it was some bullshit. That's all that.
It was about the money. It was about the money. Hold on, I'm gonna try to share it.
It's some money, and it's just some man. Man.
Hold on, I just want to play it. I just want to pull it up. So let me see.
It's who you know, man. They can make anything happen, man. You line the right pockets, anything can be done.
All right, so you think that y'all gonna go get Lamar? I'm a Ravens fan. We got our deal still on the table. They Lamar staying in Baltimore. I got him playing in Baltimore this year.
He don't want to play for Baltimore, man. And if somebody don't want to play for you, you gotta let him go.
But this is
what
what
I'm play for them, man, and I don't blame him.
This is what I'm saying though. If he gonna be mad at, and like I said on that post the other day about business, if he gonna be mad about business, I gotta be mad that ain't nobody come send me an offer. I gotta be upset that ain't nobody sending an offer. Huh?
So, how many teams is it? How many teams is it in the NFL? 32, right?
32, right. Now, one team sent him an offer right now.
Everybody's so stuck on, ain't nobody sending him an offer, right?
Everybody's so stuck on, the coach is so stuck on, we not paying that money.
It's 32 teams, and it's 31 teams in the NFL that want him. All that ain't sending him an offer, all that shit, that's bullshit.
Troy, he's sitting there for anybody to go get right now.
Right.
If they want him, they can go get him.
Right. It's shit gonna go down.
About to happen.
All hell gonna break loose when the draft comes.
The draft about to happen. So you telling me to pick? You telling me the coach will go use that number 4 pick to get a rookie quarterback? Everybody gonna spend their top number 1 picks to get rookie quarterbacks, and he's sitting out there right now.
A week before the draft, during the draft, a week after the draft is when when all hell gonna break loose.
All right, now that's where the money come into play. What teams can afford what he got?
That's when them 2 draft picks come into play too, that the Ravens gonna get back.
Shit, but that's when the salary cap and everything gonna come into play, though, Troy. That's when it's gonna come into play. Because it's only a few teams that can even afford him on their roster.
All right, man.
I'm just saying that's. I mean, you can't negate the fact that there's a salary cap.
All right.
You can't negate that fact. Yeah, I mean, in football, I mean, we seen it happen in basketball, but they stopped it. They stopped the trade. Oh my gosh, I wish I could play it right now.
You having a basketball, you said having a baseball,
but they stopped it. They stopped it on the premises of the rules say this is what we can't do. Y'all found the loophole in it. The Lakers found the loophole in it and tried to press the loophole. But your owners vetoed it. Dallas Mavericks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the owners vetoed it, said, no, this is what y'all said. The same thing was going on now. We calling it collusion in the NFL. Now, why you think they went back and they redid Deshaun Jackson's contract? They went back and they redid it. They don't want to give.
Yeah, what you mean they redid it?
They redid Deshaun Watson's contract.
So he ain't getting 230. So he ain't getting 230.
It's stretched out. They just restructured his deal. They restructured. I mean, he probably still get the 230, but it's over a certain long period of time.
It's over a certain amount of time and all that, yo.
It's more. It's more time.
It's different things you can do, man. Do you know? You remember Bobby Bonilla?
Yeah, he was getting paid by the Orioles $20-something million every year up until 2020, like up until 2000.
He's still getting paid.
Right, until I think
it was over now. Playing in the last 15 years.
It was over in like 2021, I think.
He's still getting paid.
It was over. Dead cap value.
He's still getting paid. He's still getting paid.
They restructured, create nearly $36 million in cap space, so that the cap conversion gives plenty of room for Cleveland to work in the free agency. Instead of $55 million against the Browns salary cap in 2023, now that's been dropped to the minimum 19.1. So they restructured his contract. But this is the thing. This is the thing with Lamar. This is what y'all. They gotta sign him to the first contract first. They gotta sign him to what they offer him first, which is going to be plus 32. It's got to be what in the ballpark what he wants. 45, 50 million a year. Right. They gotta start. So you gotta have the room on your contract. You gotta have the room in your cap space to even put that contract into play.
All right,
you gotta have that room first.
You know what?
Y'all got $2 million in cap space. The Commanders got $2 million in cap space.
You absolutely right. Now, when it happens, all I'm gonna say is I told you. They can do anything they want. So we beating a dead dog right now.
You want them to come. You want them over there. Y'all need a quarterback, but y'all paying too many people. Y'all must got a lot of high contracts on your team. Do y'all? Because I don't know y'all team. Y'all must got a lot of high contracts because y'all ain't got but $2 million in.
You just sold the team for $6 billion.
That's not against the cap space, Troy. That's not about the players.
I understand all that. I understand all that. But what I'm saying to you, have you seen New Jack City?
Yeah,
you seen the opening scene when Nino was holding homeboy over the bridge, right?
This ain't New Jack City though. Ain't nobody getting held over the bridge.
No, but what did he say though? Money talks. And bullshit runs a marathon.
Still rules though, Troy.
It's more than one way to skin a cat, yo.
It still rules.
It's more than one way to skin a cat.
Look, it's still rules, and y'all don't fit under the salary cap. So check this out. Check this out. Right. What do you think about them getting who did you what is his name? OBJ?
OBJ, what I think about that?
Shit. Yeah.
Yo. Now this is what I think about that. Ravens need wide receiver because I'm from Baltimore. The Ravens my team is the Skins, you know that. But anybody else the Ravens playing, I'm with the Ravens. All right. Now, Ravens need wide receivers, right? You need wide receivers. You already picked up. You keep picking up these. Deshaun Jackson, right? Is he still with the Ravens?
I think so.
I picked him up last year, right? Deshaun Jackson.
He might have been on a 1-year contract.
Whatever. Him. Do we need y'all? They need receivers. Him. Beckham. And the draft is right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? They did it with that. They tried Dez Bryant, all this. You need receivers. The draft is coming up. You got all these 2023 Corvettes. And you keep getting these. Yeah, they Bentleys. But they 2014 Bentleys with transmission problems. You keep getting these smoking, running hot Bentleys.
But you got to get who's available, though.
What?
You got to get who's available.
So ain't nobody else available besides OBJ.
The only other guy that I wanted was D-Hop.
It's receivers out there, man. They
picked up the Aguilar, whatever his name is, but we got a number one though. See, this what people fail to realize. The Ravens' offense was high powered till Lamar went down. We were scoring 30 points a game. We was putting the points on the board. Our defense was giving up the game.
Yeah, a lot of that was because of Lamar. Lamar was winning games by his damn self.
Right, but what I'm saying is he was throwing touchdowns, he was running, he was doing what he's supposed to do. So you add a piece here, and pick up a wide receiver in the draft to put around OBJ. I look at Beckham as a possession receiver. I know he can go. You know what I'm saying? But I look at short hands and with the tight end in the middle, and with you got the top one of the top tight ends right there. The dude, that's two 1,000-yard receivers right there.
Beckham gonna make 51 hand grabs in camp, and his ass gonna pull a hammy by week 5.
Don't speak that into existence. I don't want my man to get hurt.
I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. Wait for it. He right now, Beckham is the Chris Paul of football. Just like the playoffs coming up, and everybody think the Sun, wait on it, yo. Chris Paul is gonna pull a hammy on, boy. He gonna get hurt.
More so like Zion.
It sure as grits his groceries. He gonna get hurt. Now Zion, this motherfucker got $240 million talking about he ain't playing till he feel like himself. The fuck? The thing I hate, yo, these dudes be doing all that shit. They get the money, yo, and fuck it up for the next man.
So look, so as we talk about that,
I don't know what the hell I don't know what the fuck is up with him, man.
You got the play-in games going on, right? You got the Bulls and the Heat tomorrow, and then you got the Thunder and the Timberwolves tomorrow as well.
I got the Timberwolves beating that
the Thunder.
Beating the Thunder, yeah.
I need OKC to win, though. I need OKC to do well.
The Timberwolves, right? Is Big Boy playing tomorrow?
I don't know. You talking about punch you in the chest?
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert?
Yeah.
I don't know if he playing tomorrow or not. I know his team was the one that suspended him. So.
Oh yeah, he playing tomorrow. They only suspended him. They only suspended him because it was out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that's supposed to happen in the locker room. Ain't nothing wrong with a locker room fight. That bring teams together. Man, you was on championship teams. Look how many times I whipped your ass.
Never. Not in no game. Not in no locker room. Hell no.
What?
Hell no. Not in no locker room.
Matter
of fact, nigga, man, you ain't never really fight, nigga. So I don't even know what you talking about.
Yeah,
only time we fought was with the boxing gloves on.
Yeah,
we used to work out.
But you used to do shit. You used to do shit just cause you older than a motherfucker. You think you're a motherfucker father like a motherfucker supposed to do shit when you date. And then you fuck around fighting, smack a nigga and something like, oh, we got into it. We mixed it up a couple times.
Yeah, but we ain't never really had no
supposed to move when you say move.
We ain't never
you're a little Napoleon complex motherfucker.
No, I'm just a boss. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all it is to it. All right, so look, check this.
People out there, I had to put work in on his ass a couple times, Joe. Like, man, Kemet, we something like Rick James, Charlie Murphy relationship. Kemet is a line crosser, yo. He crosses the line and shit. And then you gotta check his ass, and then y'all back.
All right, so look, check this out. We got the Nets and the 76ers.
The Nets and the Sixers. So that's one that's already locked in.
Yeah.
The Nets.
Oh no! All right, so look, let's go back. The Bulls and the Heat.
All right, that's the other playing game.
Right.
Bulls and the Heat. Game. Bulls, yo.
So you don't like Jimmy Butler? You don't think Jimmy Jordan gonna get it done?
Jimmy, he's solid. You know what you gonna get from Jimmy. He's solid. You gonna get solid defense, but he don't bring his scoring every night. Hero, I think the Bulls, they gonna do what they gotta do to keep Hero in check. And Bam, I don't know where the hell he at. He lost in the song. I don't know what the hell he doing.
They need to play hard.
Last game, he played like a sucker. He played soft, yo. I think the Bulls, and them boys got some experience on there. They got solid guard play. They gonna do and shit, Mr. Mid-Range, DeRozan, he gonna do what he got to do. Levine gonna do what he got to do, man. I got the Bulls in that.
All right, so you got the Bulls. All right, so now the everybody that's locked in, we got the Nets and the 76ers. That's a Saturday game. This is Saturday games. Nets and the 76ers, the Knicks and the Cavaliers, Hawks and the Celtics, and the Warriors and the Kings all play on Saturday. So let's start with the Nets and the 76ers.
So what we doing? We going on who we think gonna win the series or just them opening games?
Who gonna win the series?
The first with Nets and the Sixers. I'm going with Sixers. Embiid, yo. Nets don't have nobody for Embiid. And then Harden gonna do what he got to do to beat them. The Nets very young, man. They're a young team. They really don't have an identity yet. They look what they went through during the season. They lost their core.
Right.
So they overachieved just getting there, just getting in the playoff. But they gonna get there, with the young boy Cam. Remember, Cam was hitting the 40 point games and shit.
Yeah.
In the midst of all that, you see he calmed down. And he's not a rookie. This is second year, I think. But really, he's a rookie.
Didn't they do better without KD and Kyrie?
Say it again.
They doing better without KD and Kyrie, didn't they?
Because they playing as a team. It ain't Kyrie and KD. See, the Nets was Kyrie and KD. Now they the Nets. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The two names, KD and Kyrie, was bigger than the Nets. Now they the Nets, and they young. They one of the younger teams in the league. They getting their feet wet. This playoff will be a good baptism for them. They playing the Sixers. Sixers ain't gonna just run them over. I see it going like 5 or 6, but they gonna get their feet wet with some playoff experience, and then something to build on coming the next year because they got a lot of draft picks, man. They got a lot of draft picks from Kyrie and KD losing, and with them draft picks, they gonna get some veterans in there for the years coming. They gonna get some top young guys coming out, but they gonna get one or two veterans up in there.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. But I got Philly, man. Philly, Embiid, they don't have nobody for Embiid.
You said Philly and 5?
Huh?
Philly and 5?
Yeah. Yeah, Nets might win 1 or 2.
Now, what about the Hawks and the Celtics?
Hawks and the Celtics? Man, Celtics, you know I'm Laker to the core, but it is what it is. Celtics, cohesiveness, them boys been together for years, and they young, but they've been together for years. So NBA, like with Tatum, Tatum about what? 25, 26, something like that? Probably not even that old. Him and Brown, they young, but they old in NBA years. They've been together. Then they got dogs on defense win championships, man. It still do. So when it's time to lock up, they one of the best defensive teams in the league. And Celtics gonna win that, man. Celtics when they on their shit, man, they the best team in the league.
Oh, the Celtics?
What's up, Jay? Yeah. When they on their shit, they the best team in the league.
No, sir. Phoenix is the best team in the league. Phoenix is the best team in the league after they got the acquisition of KD. They're the best team in the league. They got the best team.
All right, wait. Tell them what I told them to wait for, KB.
Chris Paul to pull his hammy. So hold up, is KD playing in the playoffs?
Yeah, he back. But the thing about Boston is they should have won last year. They choked it away. They didn't have the experience. What happens is Jason Tatum gets tired. He had the most turnovers in NBA history last year. So you still counting on that. With Jaylen Brown upset about his contract, not knowing if he's gonna be with Boston next year. So you think that's gonna come together cohesively and they'll be able to do it. They probably won't even get past Milwaukee. And when you look at that aspect of it, that's why I don't say they're the best team in the league, because if they're the best team in the league, they'd be in first place, right? They wasn't in first place because they had that discontent. They lost their coach. They got a first-year coach who don't have their playoff experience. So that changes everything.
Coach can't play for you.
The coach changes everything in the playoffs, man.
It comes to time. They all them boys veteran players now, man.
If that was the case, though, right? Why did the Lakers, when they had Kobe and Shaq, and they had all the talent in the world, and the coach can't play for them. It took for them to get Phil Jackson to push him over the top. So when you look at that, yo, coaching does
Phil
that.
Jackson is different, man. Yeah, different. Who was the coach? Who was the coach before Phil? Mike D'Antoni?
No, it wasn't D'Antoni. It was,
Who was before Phil?
The thing
Was it
is,
like Byron Scott or something?
no, it wasn't Byron Scott. It wasn't Byron Scott. It was
There was somebody that wasn't supposed to be the fucking coach. That's who the fuck it was.
But that's fine, yo. At the end of the day, if they still had the coach from last year, I would give them that props because they've been there, done that. He got there. They didn't have enough to get past the end, right? And
So you said Boston not gonna get past the Hawks? We just talking about the first round.
okay, you said nah. I'm just coming in when you said they're the best team in the league when they on that stuff.
When they on that, they're the best team in the league.
You said the best, right?
Yes.
Or one of the best.
Yes, the best.
If they was the best, man, if they was the best, they'd have had the first seed in the East. And the East is not as strong as the West. If they was the best,
Man, seeding don't mean shit.
it does mean something because
How many number one teams made it to the Final Four this year? That ain't nothing but a fucking number.
But see, that's
North
college
Carolina
basketball,
started off
man.
number one in the nation. Them bitches ain't even go to the NIT.
But see,
Seed make shit.
what you gotta understand is that's college basketball. That's different. That's
Seed
different.
make but basketball is basketball.
College basketball is a one-game tournament. This is not a one-game tournament. So you don't have teams that ain't supposed to win. In college basketball, you will have a team because they can get hot like teams did. And because of transfer portals and things like that, that's why you had a difference. You don't have no transfer portal in the pros. You have trades and things that happen. And so that's why that trade with KD changed the whole dimension of the Western Conference. You can say Chris Paul this and Chris Paul that. Just like anybody could get hurt. And then
KD ain't KD right now, man. KD ain't even KD right now. His ass might go back down. I got him going back down for real.
They still got Devin Booker over there though, right?
Devin Booker, man, he scored 60 one night and 2 the next.
Let me give you a stat. In games that KD has played with teams the last year or so, he's 30-2, yo. Do you realize that? You see that stat? 30-2.
You said games that he what?
In games that he's played with teams, with any teams that he's been on, he's 30-2.
All right, keyword what you just said. Teams with an S. And his ass got swept in the first round last year.
But
KD ain't even KD right now.
Once again, man. You taking the question out of context.
No, I'm not. KD ain't shit. He ain't in South right now.
How you figure, yo? How you figure? He played the last 2 games of the season. How you figure he's not himself? And then when you say he got swept in the first round, that's because of Kyrie and that team that was around him. He should have stayed in Golden State instead of picking Kyrie and crazy ass James Harden. That's why he lost. Anytime you can put him in any team and he'll come in and fit seamlessly because he don't need the ball. He's an efficient scorer and he don't need the ball in his hand. That's why he can go to any team. That's why he went to Golden State, fit in seamlessly. He went to Brooklyn.
He's an opportunist, man.
Because he wears size 15 shoe because they'd have beat Milwaukee and they'd have been in the finals again because of him. You forgot that, and then now he go to Phoenix, step right in, averaging 28 points a game, only shooting like 12 shots a game. Efficiency. That's what he is. He's the most
opportunist, man.
No,
he jumped on with hot.
Yo, he picked guys that are not interested in basketball. James Harden's a fat boy that always choking the playoffs. Kyrie is a head case. He wins over the fit, and that's why he's struggling. And now he's in a situation where Phoenix tried to trade for him in the offseason, and they just came back and umped Annie and got him.
Now, see what happened right there, man. It's what happens to so many teams in every sport. Too much talent clashes at the top, and all these guys are divas. Too much talent clashes at the top. That's what we were talking about before you came on. Like why the Nets started playing better because they the Nets again. They ain't Kyrie and KD. That's why that shit ain't work. Too much talent clash at the top, and then like, all right, so you got KD, you got KB, James, and T Nasty, right? All of us are alphas, right? Well, I'm just using us as an analogy. Like you got them three personalities. We gonna go with them. KD, Kyrie, Harden,
James Harden.
right? Used to being the man, used to carrying the team, right? You put them three on the same team. They can't say shit to each other without them getting in their fucking feelings. They can't. Good players can't say nothing to each other about what? He up? What? You? Whereas though you got them young boys, ain't no all-stars. They, all right, yo, yeah, you right. I'm getting on my shit. That's what. Like, we're gonna go to football. That's why I think Philly made it so far this year. Cause Philly ain't had no superstars. Philly could say anything to each other and they'd get on their shit. They ain't had no superstars.
But see, I think it's because of the leadership of Jalen Hurts. That's why they made it so far. Because Jalen Hurts is a coach's son. He shows leadership, and they just followed his lead. Now, as far as KD, as far as them, you have Kyrie. Everywhere he goes, it's a disaster. He goes to Boston, they don't make the playoffs. Come to Brooklyn, it's a disaster. So
he fuck up locker room.
And see, it's not KD's fault. KD's want to play basketball. James Harden's on some other stuff, and Kyrie's on the other stuff. So you picked the wrong guys.
But like Jalen Hurts, I'm gonna go back to Jalen Hurts. You say coach's son, this, that, and other. Now, anybody, Jalen Hurts, damn right, leadership skills, he's a good leader, right? But I bet you anybody on that team could say something to Jalen Hurts and he wouldn't be in his feelings like a bitch. He'd be like, you know what, yo, I do gotta tighten up on that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of nigga, this is my motherfucking squad. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, you know what, yo, you right. I gotta tighten up on that. All right, let's go.
But see, Troy, that's all because he's a coach's son, though. It all goes back to that. Most of these guys are coming from single family homes, no foundation, and that's why they're so emotional. And that's what you get.
Yeah, they divas, bro. They divas. You can't say nothing to them. They can't say nothing to each other.
Yeah, emotional and divas and.
But that's historically, man. Very few teams that had a bunch of talent don't win. Look at Westbrook, AD, and Bron.
But see,
that shit ain't work because somebody gonna get in their feelings.
That ain't work because
AD stay hurt.
No, it ain't work because Westbrook is a terrible fit for what they had going on. You can't bring a non-shooter around LeBron. It's not going to work. So that was LeBron making a bad decision. Like,
but it was a bunch of arguing and shit. It was a bunch of motherfuckers getting it. They was getting in them feelings
because Westbrook is used to doing triple doubles. He's never been a shooter, and you can't be in an offense with LeBron James and not be a shooter. It's going to fail every time. It was a terrible fit.
And you can't say nothing to LeBron. You know what? I'm gonna get your ass out of here then.
And see, now he's over there. He's over there with the Clippers. You see, it works perfectly because
he can dominate the ball.
Paul George ain't playing, so he can be an alpha. And then Kawhi is a situation where he don't even play half the time, so it works perfectly.
So look, so Jay, who you got between the Hawks and the Celtics?
Well, the Celtics all day because Hawks squeezed their way in, got into the playing game, and they not ready for that. You know, they got Trae Young. Trade talks. He's probably emotional. Little lights can do in his feelings. Too small, so they'll beat them. But if the Celtics, they may beat them, but they don't have that big man. Robert Williams.
I don't see Trae Young being there next year.
So yeah, Trae Young. He gonna get traded.
Yeah. I don't see him being there next year.
What about the Nets and the 76ers, James? We already talked about that. Who you got?
Well, see, that's an interesting game because what the Sixers need to do is get rid of James Harden and try to get Dame. If they get Dame over there to complement Embiid, they'll have something and probably could come out the East. With James Harden, no show up sale. I don't know if they can beat them, but I do see them beating them because Brooklyn is just a bunch of young guys that just want to play. When it comes down to slowing the game down and you got to run a half-court offense, I think Philly will have too much. They don't have anybody stopping Embiid. So I think the Sixers beat that. I'm not that confident because of James Harden. You don't know.
They gonna get that Brooklyn go get their feet worked. They one of the younger teams. They gonna get their feet wet, but yeah, they just shit. They rarely ain't. They happy to be in the playoff.
Yeah, but I will say this: that dude Mikal Bridges, ever since he been traded, been on a tear, man. And he can never be himself in fingers because there was too many alphas But now is everybody that's on the same level and he's taking control. He
I like Rip because he played both ways. He give you both. He bring that D every game, and he can put some points on the board.
But in Phoenix, he couldn't show his offense, and since he's in Brooklyn, he was showing his offense.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Knicks Cavaliers.
I think this is the best. This is the best matchup, yo, of the whole Eastern Conference first round.
I'm going with the Knicks.
The problem with the Knicks is Julius Randle nicked up. You know, he hurt his ankle. He's been down. Without Julius Randle, Cavaliers got a young, hungry squad. You know,
I'm going with the Knicks.
The addition of Donovan Mitchell in that backcourt, and then you got kind of remind me of Ralph Sampson. You got that guy, you got him in the middle, and then you got the big guy that Don Brooklyn traded over to Cleveland. I think it's gonna be too much, man. Too much for the Knicks. The Knicks had a good run. I think their pieces don't fit exactly correct. I think RJ Barrett, they got to have to get rid of RJ Barrett or somebody to get another piece in there that fits seamlessly what they're trying to do. So I think the Cavaliers get them.
I'm going with the Knicks. Because they got solid guard play with your boy from what's Brunson.
Brunson.
He point that thing up nice. Solid guard play. And I think like you said, Randle a little nicked up, but I think he's gonna push through. And I think the Knicks, I think they're just gonna be a little too big for them.
No, I think Cavaliers bigger than them. They got more big guys than the Knicks. And I think
I'm talking about like as far as skill players.
But if you look
like
at it,
Randle and RJ Barrett, Randle, as far as big men, Randle is too fast and too skilled for big dudes. Bigger dudes is bigger than him, and he too big for guys that's his size or smaller. And I say the same thing about Barrett.
But do you realize, man, over in Cleveland, man? So you know it's Garland and Mitchell in the backcourt. So I'll take Cleveland backcourt over the Knicks backcourt off the top.
Who's shooting guard for the Knicks?
Brunson playing the 1 or the 2, is he? Which one? Which
one? Brunson point guard. Who the shooting guard?
I don't even know.
It's bad. You don't even know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I say Cleveland backcourt is better. Garland and Mitchell is better than what Brunson and whoever they got. And then you go to the front court, right? The front court for Cleveland, their front court is better than the front court. You got
the Knicks. The Knicks can get on some shit though. The Knicks, man, they had a couple. They had like 2 or 3, 8, 10 game winning streaks this year. The Knicks just streaky. You know what I'm saying? If that shit falling and they can D up.
Yeah, I mean
that's why I think the Knicks, man. The Knicks. I take the Knicks in this first round, man.
I think Cleveland gonna get them, man. I think they got too much for them, man.
All right. What about the Warriors and the Kings?
Oh yeah, that's who I'm talking about, man. Evan Mobley. Randle can't mess with Evan Mobley, yo. Evan Mobley is an ascending superstar. You know,
Randle will beat, yo.
But Evan
Randle
Mobley
will beat.
Evan
I was
Mobley.
mad as shit when the Lakers gave him up. Randle will beat, yo.
But listen, Evan Mobley is an ascending superstar.
I hear you.
So when you look at
Evan, he ain't no superstar yet.
He made the All-Star game. So he is.
And he ain't no superstar yet.
When you look at him, yo, he's a master defensively because he's long and athletic, and he has an offensive game. Then they got big Jared Allen in the middle. So you saying Knicks front court is better than their front court?
Man, if you ask me, I always said pretty much since he been in the league, yo, Randle was a poor man's LeBron.
No, sir.
Randle was a poor man's LeBron. And he got a little shot now. Randle will beat, yo.
He is.
And don't underestimate, man, but he nice too.
Brian still ain't got no dream shot, though.
Kings and Warriors.
Oh, the Warriors? I'm going with the Warriors, man. They gonna put them young boys over their knee. Kings too young. They not ready to take that step. They not ready to take that next step yet, man. Come on, man. Splash Brothers, Poole, Green. The Warriors gonna do what they do against them. Experience. They gonna win that series on experience.
This is what I'll say. The Warriors' road record has been horrendous. The Kings have home court advantage. And if they're able to win this first game, that means they'll have home court throughout, right? And if the Warriors cannot get their home court woes under control, they'll lose this first round.
Shit.
And I'm just talking about them not being able to win on the road. And with Sacramento having home court advantage, that means they got 4 games. I'm not sure whether it's 7 games or 5 games. They keep changing it. But that means they'll have 4 games at home. So that means Golden State will have to steal one and then win all their home games. I agree with you that Sacramento is young and they have trouble playing defense.
Don't the Kings got the best? Don't the Kings got a good road record?
Yeah, they do. But the Warriors got a hard.
The only reason I know that is on my sleep or my parlays and shit. I've been rolling with the Kings. I've been like, oh wait a minute, they've been hot. They've been winning. The Kings been winning. And Golden State ain't the Golden State from last year, the year before. Plus, I always felt Golden State just ended up having. It was always every time they played and they made their run, the key player on the other team was always hurt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was always somebody hurt on the other team when they won.
It's playoff time, man. And the Warriors, man, when playoff come, they hit a switch. Especially Steph Curry, man. Steph Curry gonna get that boy Fox the Blues, man. School is a setting.
Listen, man, they have some reinforcements coming. I know Wiggins been out, and they're getting another guard back that Gary Payton's son coming back. So they'll have those defensive assignments set up to try to run different guys at De'Aaron Fox and run guys at these teams and kind of rattle them because they haven't been in the playoffs. So that'll be their safe haven. But with the Warriors in their road worlds, that'll come up to haunt them eventually, man. Because you cannot.
I'm just glad we ducked the Kings out. I'm glad the Lakers ducked the Kings out first round because Fox be giving us the blues. Fox love to play the Lakers.
He ain't just
the Lakers.
He ain't just giving y'all the blues. They giving teams the blues out there this year. Like,
man, he love to play. He give us the blues every goddamn time.
The problem I have with the situation, the Lakers should have drafted him and not drafted Ball. We should have De'Aaron Fox on the Lakers. That's what it should have been.
They should have drafted him instead of drafting who?
Lonzo Ball.
Oh. So Lonzo Ball came with a lot of hype that year, yo. You know, the Lakers had to draft. It was like a potential they had draft.
There was an opportunity for them to trade back and get more picks. And that's
where's Ball at now? He's still with the Bulls?
Yeah, it hurt.
So he out for the year, right?
2 years in a row.
He out for 2 years?
He got hurt last year, tried to come back this year, and then he played this year.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So he out. Oh, all right. Dang.
His brother hurt too. For sure.
It gotta be the shoes.
They
ain't wearing them damn BBBs. They wearing the one Melo wearing Puma.
Yeah, he got Puma there.
But I don't know what Lonzo wearing.
Speaking about the Lakers, what y'all got with the Lakers and the Grizzlies?
With the Lakers and who?
The Grizzlies. Well,
come on, man. You know who I'm going with.
For me,
them boys, first of all, we got championship pedigree. Them boys too young, man. Them boys too young. Ja want to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like Lakers in 6. They ain't ready to take that next step. We gonna show them. LeBron, you gonna see playoff Braun in the first round. He ain't going out first. AD been balling. AD been balling. He been balling lately, but he doing bonehead mistakes. You see that shit he did the other night when he fouled the boy last play of the game. Now before they put the ball in, he at the dead ball, he telling everybody, don't foul. And you the one foul about it. This is the second time he did that shit. He did it like maybe a week and a half ago. But AD, if AD, look, AD, he hooping, Bron hooping, them boys in playoff form right now, right in time. Like you said before, Jay, we got some key trades up in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name been playing decent? The one that used to be with the Lakers, the one.
D'Angelo Russell.
He been playing. We gonna get that third score between Russell. What's the boy play like Rondo?
Schroeder.
Between Schroeder, Russell, solid guard play. Beasley, they need to put the other boy in, man. Troy Parker.
No, Beasley is a streaky shooter, man. You gotta have that outside.
Parker got to play more, man. But the white dude,
Reeves.
that motherfucker been playing his ass off all year. He trying to get paid. We gonna get that third score by committee. We playing solid defense. We gonna put them boys. We gonna put them young boys over our knee, man. First round. We gonna put them over our knee, spank them, send them home.
Wow.
And then we'll take it from there. We'll see who we got in that next round. But we must. This first game, we gotta win that.
Yeah, so that's how I'm looking at it, man. The same way you talked about injuries for Chris Paul and KD and stuff like that. That's what Anthony Davis is. Anthony Street Clothes Davis. That's what I call him. He's street clothes more than he is playing, right? LeBron needs to work on his jump shot and his free throw shooting. You shouldn't be a dude they call a GOAT and you shooting sub 70% from the free throw line, which is ridiculous when that's that's why it's called a free throw. So I was disappointed in their play against Minnesota in the play-in game. It shouldn't have been that close. They was up the whole game and you had to come back. They had to come back miraculously in the fourth quarter, and literally they got 21 free throw attempts in the fourth quarter alone. So this is playoff basketball. The calls are not going to go that way, so they're going to have to come to play, and we got to have health on our side in order for us to beat Memphis. But I think, and I agree with you, that they should beat them. But it all depends on Anthony Davis. If he get nicked up, it's over, and that's the reality. When you have an older team,
he's ready, yo. He's ready.
LeBron that was out for like 20-something games, where he can get nicked up as well. When you have an older team, you gotta have luck on your side, and you got health on your side. But they should be able to get through. And like you say, that first game is pivotal. It's pivotal, and they gotta win that first game because that's going to be the dictator of the whole series. Winning that first game, and Anthony Davis being dominant. The only way they win this series is if Anthony Davis plays dominant. If he doesn't play dominant, they lose.
Anthony Davis, he at his point in his career, man. Like you say, they call him Mr. Glassy Dog, every other game and all this shit. But Anthony Davis, right? He really at his point in his career, yo. He trying to play in the playoffs. And I think he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. He ready. He ready to play some ball.
I don't know.
All right, so both of y'all got the Lakers for this series?
I got the Lakers. Damn right. I got the Lakers winning it. Winning all this shit.
You got the Lakers being fair.
I got the Lakers winning it all, man. LeBron broke Kareem record this year. He need another. LeBron trying to that GOAT debate. He making a serious push for that.
No way, no how.
What we got as far as Suns and the Clippers?
It's Paul George playing?
No.
He out for the series?
Mm-hmm.
They done. Yeah. Clippers losing. That's another Achilles heel. That's another team I'm glad we duck, man. We can't even beat our damn JV. That's the only damn thing. We can't beat out, man. They beat us like the last 14 out of 15 times, man. God damn. Tired of losing to the Clippers, man. But without Paul George, they ain't beating the Suns. And it's only the first round. Chris Paul get past the first round. And it's the Clippers. Chris Paul don't like the Clippers because they let him go. Yeah, he gonna give it to him.
What you got, Jay?
The Suns, the way they constructed besides their bench, have firepower. You know, now you can't double KD, you can't double Devin Booker. You got the big man inside. You know, they lost depth, so their players gonna have to play more minutes because their bench is kind of suspect. But I got Phoenix winning and them coming together and KD fitting in seamlessly and them beating them in 5 or 6 games.
The thing about Booker, man, my thing on Booker, man, he'll give you 61 night and give you 2 the next night. He ain't consistent as hell.
Not now, not with KD there, because it takes the pressure off him. Because now he's gonna get open looks.
I can't get double.
Can't get doubled. You can't run everybody at him. And then he doesn't have to play so hard because he know KD can give you 30, 35, 40 any night without taking the ball out of his hand, without taking shots from him. So it makes it easy for him. That's why you've seen ever since KD's been there, he's been flourishing. Because now what the team's going to do? You know, you try to double him, KD going to kill you. And then if you come on to them, they drop it down to the big man one-on-one, and then Chris Paul can still hit the jump shot.
KD ain't been there, man. He ain't been there.
He missed like 5 games, but when he got there, he was averaging 35.
Oh, the KD gonna do what he do. He definitely gonna put the ball in the hole. But is this Hagel good enough for him to play decent enough defense to not give 35 back?
He'll be fine, man.
Because who on the Clippers? Who he gonna be playing against? Who gonna be guarding KD?
No, they don't have nobody guarding KD.
And who gonna guard Leonard?
Even if you let Leonard is not a guy that's gonna get 50 or 60. Let him get his 30. Who cares? You just gotta stop the other guys. Because Kawhi Leonard ain't no killer. He's not gonna try to go in there and just kill you. He's just a good player. So he ain't got the mentality to say, hey, I'm gonna murder you. And he's not a guy that's gonna give you 35, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. When last time he had a triple-double? He don't do that.
And George not being there definitely gonna hurt him.
Even if George was there, I still think Phoenix would beat him.
Yeah. Because George, shit. Something, shit. He go through times where he can't throw a pea in the damn ocean. You know what I'm saying? He could be right on the sand, can't throw it in the ocean.
So y'all talked about those last 2 playing games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about them first.
With Miami going against the Bulls and OKC. Miami against the Bulls. I got Miami, man.
I went with the Bulls.
I think the Bulls put forth too much energy last night to come back from Toronto. They're gonna be a little tired. Miami just got beat, by Atlanta. So I think they're rested. They didn't put forth energy. They had to come back from 16 points against Toronto. So it's a lot of energy. Zach LaVine put out a lot of energy for that whole team, and Chicago plays one-on-one basketball. And that's the kind of wrong formula they go against Miami, who plays great defense. So I think Jimmy Butler shows up and they get that W. I like that OKC team, man. Alexander, man, he actually is one of the when he came out, they didn't think he was gonna be that good. He turned out to be the star. Knox came out that year, they was all high on him, but he's a star.
Where Knox at?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
He with somebody because I saw him recently, but damn.
Yeah, that dude Alexander, he wasn't that tough. Like he was a point guard, but ain't nobody think he was gonna be a star. He a star. And that OKC team is young and hungry, man. You gotta think they drafted that dude. You gotta think they drafted that guy out of Gonzaga, and he been hurt all year, and they still rolling.
Who Denver playing?
They play the winner out of the OKC. And OKC? Who they play?
Went out of that playing game, right?
Yeah, who the OKC play?
OKC playing the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
So Denver play between OKC and Minnesota.
Is Murray back?
Yeah, he back.
All right.
He been back all year. That's why they number one seed.
So we've been killing on the low, but what's his name still getting all the press? Joker.
Yeah, Denver ain't going to no finals though.
Stealing MVPs and shit.
So who y'all got coming out of the East?
Embiid to get it this year though.
He should.
Who coming out of the East?
Yeah, who coming out?
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee's still flying under the radar, but I think Boston gonna have something to say about that.
I think Boston beat them last year to get to the finals. I think they remember that and they get Boston and they go to the finals. I got Milwaukee and Phoenix.
Milwaukee and Phoenix.
Who y'all got coming out of the West?
Phoenix.
Lakers. Put together a squad. We got that boy we put together a squad.
This is the problem with the Lakers, though. If Golden State wins and the Lakers win, they got to play Golden State.
We beat Golden State. We beat Golden State.
See, the problem is they have too many guys that can score. They will outscore the Lakers. The Lakers don't score like that. So they
we beat. I don't think we lost to Golden State this year. We beat Golden State.
Like you said, it's a
we
playoff.
Can't beat the ones we supposed to beat.
I don't think they can beat Golden State. I think it'll be overwhelming for the Lakers because they come in waves, and those waves will just overwhelm them because you're an older team.
Our side's gonna beat Golden State, man. Our side, man. Our side's been beating Golden State all this year. Solid defense, make their ass miss, and don't let them get them damn rebounds, man. Don't give them second chances. That's how you beat Golden State. When they do miss, get them damn rebounds.
When you're trading threes for twos, though, that's going to be the overwhelming factor with that aspect, though. But I got Phoenix anyway, so it don't matter to me.
I don't got Phoenix. Phoenix gonna deal with the injury bug. That's what's gonna get them.
The Lakers got more. The Lakers are more susceptible to injuries than Phoenix.
We good. The Lakers good, man. They help. They good.
LeBron was out 25 games, man.
LeBron
AD was out like 15 games.
They coasted, man. Them boys, man. They was picking and choosing when they wanted to play. They was just trying to get to the playoffs. That's my take on the Lakers. They would try to get. They would just try to get to the playoffs.
They didn't want to be in a playing game, though, Troy. They wanted to be in the 6th seed or 5th
seed. Of course. But now we locked in. We here. All right, so let's go down. Let's go down.
What you got, KB?
I don't know. I don't like none of them teams. I'm going with the hometown. I'm going with OKC. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I got a new hometown. They out there. I want Trae Young to come out here next year and play for OKC. No, he can't come do that because they're here to take SGA spot. No, he can't
SGA, they don't want that little guy, man. That little tiny guy. He can rock.
I see Trae Young coming to. I see him coming somewhere like LA.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Man, Shorty can ball, yo.
He's gonna take the ball out of Braun hand though.
No, thank you.
Braun getting old, and Braun is playing. Lately, he's been playing off the ball a little bit. He's been letting Schroeder do his job. Y'all notice that?
I ain't no LeBron fan, though, man. Me myself.
Me either. I don't got nothing bad to say about him, but I'm not a LeBron fan. But I believe purple and gold, though. Believe that.
I want LeBron to win.
I'm a Lakers fan as well, man. I'm just realist, man. I'm a Lakers fan as well. But I've just never been a LeBron fan.
I'm beyond a fan, yo. I bleed purple and gold, son. I'm beyond a fan.
Yeah, you got the red and gold on. So how you bleeding purple and gold when you got the red and gold on?
Man, ask KB. I bleed purple and gold. Believe that. I've been
he got on red and gold, but he talking about
I've been Laker all my life.
Yeah, he got gold running his blood, whether it's red or purple. But he
definitely got gold. Whether it's red, purple, or green. Burgundy or purple.
Raheem
No, hold
Beverly.
on. No,
Raheem Beverly. There's no hating on LeBron James. I'm speaking facts on LeBron James. There's no hate. It's facts. He's a terrible free throw shooter, and at the end of the day, he don't want to take the last shot. That's how he's been his whole career.
He hit him when they count. He hit him when they count.
He wear gold through his blood, whether it's maroon, purple, or green.
Green.
Yeah.
Who's green?
You don't even know your own damn team.
Green.
Notre Dame.
Oh yeah.
Like he high. They don't even know his own damn team.
No,
I know his team.
Notre Dame blue. Notre Dame blue. We bring out the green jerseys occasionally. We blue.
Okay.
Blue and gold.
Blue, gold. Right? That's the gold. Blue or green or gold. That's the thing.
You talking about the Irish. Yeah, that's why you said the green. Yeah.
Yeah, they bring out the green occasionally, man. They might wear them once every 2 years. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey.
So they so with the draft coming up, right? The NBA draft coming up.
Right.
And what they got going on in Virginia, Troy, with that draft?
Oh yeah. I went to the
Hold up before you even go. Y'all sold y'all team. Congratulations, Magic Johnson. Part of that.
He on here still think they're gonna get LJ.
Hey, now look, James, what you think about this? We've talking about that before you came on.
All right.
So the team, right? Magic is a part of that, right?
Yeah.
Magic is what? Showtime, right? I think he gonna go up 95 and get. I think he gonna send a limo up 95 and get that boy number 8. Showtime on the football field. Him talking about they can't cap this, cap that. I'm like, yo, if anybody can make it happen and say hocus pocus, it's the Magic Man.
What does ACTR mean? Ain't no hater at all.
That's hell to the red. That's hell to the Redskins.
Hell to the Redskins.
I didn't know what that meant, man.
What? ACTR? You didn't know that? Hell to the Redskins.
Why would I know that? I'm not a Redskins fan.
You should know it. I mean,
I'm not a Redskins fan. Why would I know that? Why would I know that? I'm an Eagles fan. I know what the Eagles is.
So
That's all.
You always been an Eagles fan?
Always.
All right. Always. But yeah, man, I think.
Oh, listen, Troy. I'm not a bandwagon. I'm just a true to who I am. You should know me by now. You know, I ain't. Me too. I ain't gonna jump from no team to another team.
I think we're gonna go get Action Jackson, yo. I think Magic, some kind of way, he gonna make that shit happen.
We'll see, man. The draft is 2 weeks away.
Cause they months now, like the last month and a half, they were saying it's important for them to get that deal made before the draft. So got that shit. They got the deal. They got it out the way. See, for real, what Snyder should have said, he could have gave the NFL and the rest of the team, because they don't fuck with Snyder. He could have gave him middle finger walking out the door.
That's what he said he was going to do.
You know what would have been a perfect middle finger? He should have signed Lamar and then sold the damn team.
But see, this is the issue, though, right?
So
y'all don't have any history. Y'all had Kirk Cousins on the franchise tag for 3 years. Y'all don't have no history in doing that. So y'all gonna change your whole process and go trade for. I mean, that would be smart. Y'all got all the pieces over there. Why wouldn't y'all do it?
Man,
because they had talked about y'all before. They had talked about y'all before, right?
Right.
They quieted down. And they talk about the Indianapolis Colts.
I think they're gonna be able to go damn Colts.
First off, you got a general manager that's coming out talking about players shouldn't get guaranteed contracts. You the same guy that got caught with coke. You the same guy that hired a guy off of ESPN that was just on ESPN and you made him the coach.
And
shut up, man. Nobody want to hear what you got to say.
And you know another big thing? What I said about that Lamar to the Colts? The Colts left in the Mayflower truck, man. We ain't forget that.
That's why but see, that's what make
they damn sure ain't gonna give him Lamar.
But you know what? That would really piss off the Ravens fans if that happened.
Right.
That would really piss off
the Ravens fans. Dad, you took out King. Now you gonna take a player player? That ain't happening.
But we got to keep the facts in it. The Colts could take him because they have the room in the cap room.
Man, he ain't going, but he's not going to the Colts because it ain't nothing there.
Listen, Troy. Listen to what I'm saying, though. Listen to what I'm saying. What the play is on the board, right? It's like, yeah, you can go outside, you can play flag football, but if we say between the two trees, you gotta stay between the two trees, right? That, like I said a few weeks ago, the team that get Lamar, if they was going to get him when they made him when they tagged him, it would be somebody that give a deal that the Ravens can't beat, because the Ravens can come back and make a deal.
Right, they come back.
It's only a few teams numbers wise that can actually make a deal like that.
Man, we've been through all this, yo. We've been through all this. We've been through all this. But like I said, they can do what the fuck they want to do. If they wanted it to happen, they can make it happen.
That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna do it. They're showing you. The coach is showing you right now. It's the reason, yo, why ain't nobody giving him, ain't offering him nothing, yo. He the most dynamic thing on the fucking gridiron.
You know how many deals? You know how many deals Magic they made, man. You see how Magic got LeBron to the Lakers, man.
That's basketball, yo. That's basketball. That's different.
Yo, you not understand what I'm saying, Kimmy? Magic break rules. Magic could be like, all right, look, we're gonna give you what we can give you on paper. But
he can do the same thing any other agent can say and can do, yo.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm trying to tell you,
it still gotta be inside the parameters.
Magic break rules. Magic on the phone with him right now. Magic can give his ass a briefcase with $100 million in it.
Listen, yo.
That's what that type shit Magic do.
Listen, yo.
Magic could give his ass some cash. Put this $50 million in your pocket and don't say shit about it. That's what that type shit Magic do.
Man, listen, man.
Come on, man. You dealing with the Magic man. If it's anybody that can say hocus pocus, it's the Magic. Listen, man, he made AIDS disappear. Come on, man.
Yo.
Come on.
Hey, yo. It only disappeared for him, yo.
He got Paul Gasol to the Lakers.
Yeah, but you know what's so crazy? You know what's crazy about that? Is yo got that joint when we still was in high school, Kevin, in 91. He got it in 91, and nobody says nothing about that when you say Magic Johnson name. That's crazy. It disappeared.
Now look, you know what my father said? You know what my father said, Kimmy? And he said it back in the day. My father said he ain't never had that shit.
He had it.
My father said he ain't never had it. They use this. They use him to prove that anybody can get it.
No, sir. He loved basketball, man. He didn't want to walk away.
He said that man. He loved basketball, but motherfucker love money better. Look how much he profit since he got it.
But the thing is, he tried to come back. If you really didn't have it, yo, you wouldn't have left the game at that point in time.
I don't want to get that deep. I don't want to get that deep about over this.
Yeah, because all of this is allegedly. All of this is alleged anyway. Everything that we say is alleged. Man. So, yeah, man.
Everybody
I don't know nothing about. Listen, I don't know nothing about Magic doing no illegal deals.
Hey, look,
so I'm not going to say that he did illegal deals.
I dealt with AIDS firsthand. My uncle died. My old died of AIDS. Kim, you know that Dirk died of AIDS. I took care of Dirk in his last stages. I know what AIDS do. Y'all know what AIDS do. Y'all know people die of AIDS. You lose weight rapidly, this, that, and other. He gained weight. Right. He ain't lose 8 pounds. He gained weight.
So look,
all I'm saying is,
go ahead, KB. Go ahead, KB. About your go ahead, KB.
That's all I'm saying.
You said only realistic teams can trade for him. You want to go to the schematics and the realness of the salary cap and stuff like that. So you're saying that it didn't happen as a team, but the Redskins do have a capability of doing that trade, though.
They don't have no cap. Go look at that cap room. I just
all right, man.
They gotta get rid of so much. They gotta get rid of much.
No. What they'll do though, they already have the pieces in place. So what the Commanders would do though is give those draft picks up, right? they give those draft picks up, and they'll do the contract where as though it's front heavy, so it'll fit into their salary cap. You know how you got to be a master with the salary cap. That's all.
Tell him, James. Tell him, James. Tell him, James.
You see they got $2 million in the salary cap space down there, right?
Man, James
in the red, right?
But what they'll do is some of their players that are eating up the salary cap, they'll give them sign-on bonuses and get that salary cap to make it. Up, yo. Those numbers right there don't mean anything because
don't mean shit
about the draft picks and everything like that. So they're gonna maneuver. They're gonna maneuver that anyway.
But listen, they gotta make a deal that the Ravens can't match, yo.
Right, and that's easy to do.
But not
easy.
necessarily though.
It's not
necessarily
easy
because LeBron,
the Ravens gonna want them back.
But see, the problem is this though. Y'all done already. He got a bad taste in his mouth about the Ravens. I don't think he want to come back. So even if y'all do that, he don't got to say I want to come back.
Right. He'll be like, man, I ain't playing for y'all. Should have been done that shit.
Hell, got you. But check this out though. Check this out. I hear that. I know that. Hey, check this out. I hear that and I know that, right? and the whole thing is about.
Hey man, get this shit off my face, man.
The whole thing is the whole thing is about
off my face, man.
Look, the whole thing is about the agent, right? It's about the agent, right?
Right.
It's about him not having an agent. And they say the purpose of the agent is to protect you from hearing the things that you shouldn't hear, is the prayer to keep your mind off the game, all that good stuff. That's the talk, right? Right now, he's getting a. Remember what I said weeks ago. They let him test the waters. If I'm Lamar, I'm mad at my team for not signing me yet, right? But if I'm Lamar, I'm even mad that niggas ain't even reaching out to me.
No. I wouldn't be mad at that because it's collusion. They told him not to. They would have.
But listen. So if it's collusion,
the owners talked about like we talked about, KB. We talked about
right.
It. They always in a meeting and they said.
So James, if it's collusion, right? If it's collusion, that means you're in with it. I can't trust none of y'all. Like, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If y'all in it, if the organizations, if the owners are all in it together, right? If they all in it together, I'm looking at all of y'all the same way now. The reason why I don't have an agent is because I feel as though I can do whatever I want to do anyway. Cut the middleman out, right? Like literally, cut the middleman out. I don't need that, right? I can get my own deals. I put it out there. They only offered me 3,133. Nigga, you mean to tell me ain't nobody even say I got 3,135? I got 3,140. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say nothing.
And yo, it's because of the agents, yo. The agents get that to 5 to 6 or 7%. And if somebody would have said something, the agents would have been like, oh, it'd have been a whole situation where everybody would find their agent. If he got a deal with no agent, everybody else would be like, why do I need an agent? Right. So they know they got jobs that are unnecessary, so they try to protect their money.
So that's across the board. So now I'm looking at it. If I had this problem with my home team, I'm happy with the next team I go to because I ain't getting no agent. I'm gonna have that problem with them if they don't give me. And if I want my money, if I'm about my money, if I want my money,
whoever trades for him, they got to give the deal now. He ain't gonna have no agent.
So let me tell you why I think he done with the Ravens, right?
Yeah, they gotta be who he stand on.
This is why I think he's really done with the Ravens, right? Right now, Lamar Jackson is what quarter. Where would you rank him at as quarterbacks in the league right now?
Top 3.
He's top 5. Definitely top 5, right?
Top 5.
All right, now look. He top 5. And y'all shit.
He top 5 and he on the market and don't not
call it the wrong time. Look.
Don't not one other team want it. It's a top 5 quarterback out there on the market.
I'm not gonna, but you can't say that no team don't want him, no KB, because it is teams that want him. They should not say that right now.
Why they ain't go
He
get him?
top five. He top
Time running
five.
out now.
He top five,
Because,
right?
man, because agents, man, nobody's gonna give him a contract right now without an agent. But when
He's top five.
all this smoke clears, and Ravens try to see, this is the problem. The Ravens are trying to
Let me,
match.
hold on. I'll be right back.
He gonna be mad because y'all could have gave it to me in the first place.
If I'm doing business, right? If I'm doing business, I'm building around. I got you for 32 right now. So that 50 that you want, I got 15 to play with right now, for real. And put around you because they don't put team, okay, with the OBJ, right?
Why sign a 1 year deal when you've been injured the last couple years, right?
I wouldn't sign a 1 year. I wouldn't give them a 1 year deal. You know, I'm one to say they gotta pay him. They gotta pay him. I'm not offering them no one, but me, I think they should give 3-150.
I agree.
That's what I think they should do. It ain't so, but right now they at 3-133, right? Now, so the next team, now that's what I'm looking at. The next team got to be able to come in and offer him 3-150.
What I'm saying,
he ain't taking nothing else.
They can give him 3-140.
Hey, look,
that ain't enough.
Forget
not enough.
Look. Forget. I want him to come to the Redskins, whatever, right? But forget the Redskins. Forget any other team right now, right? What I'm saying, the reason why I think he's done with the Ravens, right? He's a top 5 quarterback. I'm a top 5 quarterback, right? Now, in sports, when a player is washed up, that's when team organizations say it's the business, this, that, and other business moves and all that, right? Y'all treating me, I'm a top 5 player. Y'all treating me like a washed up player right now. Y'all treat me like a washed up player right now, and I'm a top 5 player. So just imagine if I sign with y'all for 5 years, when my skills do diminish, if y'all treat me like that right now, how y'all gonna treat me then? I can imagine how y'all gonna treat me then.
That's everywhere with.
That's why I say he does. Another reason.
Everywhere. That's everywhere with football, though.
Man,
everywhere.
No, he's on the Ravens, and they doing them like this right now. So what I'm saying, the Ravens, right? Their chance to match the deal, whatever. The Ravens is a disgruntled baby father right now. Like just look at that. I'm making an analogy. Lamar, look, I'm making an analogy. Lamar is a bad look. Lamar is a badass baby mother, right? And the Ravens, the baby father, go ahead, bitch. Go ahead, leave. Go ahead then. You want to go get another nigga? Go ahead then. Until you see him with another nigga. Till you see that bad motherfucker with another nigga, then you want to go out on dates again and shit. Then you want to bring flowers and candy and shit. That's what the Ravens did. The Ravens is a disgruntled baby father right now talking shit to this bad bitch. Find another nigga with some money.
But ain't nobody.
That's what the Ravens doing.
But my thing is, this is what I'm saying, yo. I'm top 5.
I'm saying forget the numbers. I'm talking about him. He don't want to play for the Ravens no more. And if a guy don't want to play for you, you gotta let him go.
Listen,
if a broad don't want to be with you no more, a woman scoring, you gotta let her go.
Listen,
he's gone right now, yo, with the Ravens. He don't want to play for them no more.
I got that. But this is a business, and I know how these people gonna play. They own the contract. I mean, you know how didn't they hold Barry Sanders' contract?
He quit
because they held this contract, right?
But see, the problem is though, yo, even if he comes back, is he going to be somebody you want in your locker room? Because he's going to come back with a chip on his shoulder. He's not going to trust anybody, and he might come back and he might sign that deal, right? He might sign that deal and then come back week 10. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, yo, because the dude said I asked for a trade request March 2nd. So that means done.
March 3rd, whatever. Yes, he's but check this out. He put that out there, right? Against what the media was saying to try to disgruntle what everybody was saying, what the contract was. Yes, I'm saying he spoke with this is what it is from my standpoint. And his reasoning was, he said, because they didn't want to pay me for, you know what I mean, for his worth. They ain't know his worth, right? So you telling me if I come back and get your number, and I come back, I give you your number. However, I give you your number, no matter what. Now, I just showed you that ain't nobody else giving you your number. Like, see, me personally, the way I'm looking at it is, I'm that top 5 guy. Yeah, my organization, they doing me greasy. They doing me dirty. Everybody know that. It's out there. Hey, who gonna throw me a lifeline? Ain't nobody throwing me a lifeline. I'm feeling some kind of way about them now.
See, I look at it differently, man. You know, he know for sure he a top 5 guy, and he know that NFL is a system where as though they want to protect their brand. He's smart enough to understand that. He knows why. He know why teams are not coming at him and stuff like that. But it's just kind of strange that Deshaun Watson had all these teams coming at him, and he had all these cases over top of his head. So, but I think what's going to happen is if he don't blink, something's going to happen.
What if they tell him, and I'm thinking business. I'm thinking on the business side of the thing, right? What if they actually sitting in that meeting going, so, bro, Lamar, we hear what you want, but this ain't where what happened last year. We can't do that. We can't possibly do that 200 million or whatever. Like, we can't do that. You thinking you can get it? Go get it. See, I don't have it being no bad blood to the point where it's like, fuck it. Whatever you say to me, I don't gotta be in that type of bad blood. I gotta be in it's like a money fund. It's a numbers issue, and that's what it is. I'm saying what I'm saying. It ain't like he hostile about it or nothing like that. He said what he said. Yeah, well, I didn't. The contract could have said, if you can't pay me this, then trade me that. That could have been his way of saying, you understand? We don't know how it was worded or what actually was said on the phone. But they not in panic mode. And I don't think all this OBJ shit, and that's who he wanted, and all of that, like, all of that's playing into play. If I'm sitting back thinking, if the Ravens ain't running a play, if they're in Lamar,
OBJ said, I had no guarantees from Lamar, even though I was down there with him. He ain't giving no guarantees.
But that could be for the camera. That could be politically correct.
Nah, he'd have said it, yo. Because number one,
I ain't gonna say that I know this man coming for sure. This man ain't said to y'all he coming for sure.
That's you though.
I'm saying y'all gotta ask him. I mean, I talked to him. I ain't had no guarantee.
He even share the FaceTime. Why he share that? He ain't had to share that.
Lamar shared it.
Why you say Lamar shared it? I thought OBJ shared it.
No. Lamar shared it on his Twitter.
I thought OBJ shared that.
Nah. Oh shit.
Yo, I think the Ravens play too many games. They play too many games with these people's salaries. They should have paid the man.
We don't never pay nobody. We will never pay nobody. We do that with everybody.
Just paid the linebacker y'all traded for.
I'm talking about like Ray Lewis and all of, you know what I mean? Ed Reed, all the people like ain't none of them in there. Terrell Suggs, ain't none of them in there. Ain't none of them in their season here. Their career here.
Yeah, Ray Lewis did.
He the only one. Him and Ugg. Did McAllister go somewhere else?
Yeah, probably. But the thing is,
to Arizona or something.
It's a new era, though. You can get away with that back then, though. It's a new era now. You can't get away with that anymore if you want to be successful.
Right, true that. I want him to stay. Yeah, I mean, like I said months ago, pay him. I always said find a way to pay him. Find a way to pay him. Yeah, I mean, now I think I honestly think I can't say it 100% sure. Everything that we say here is alleged and everything, right? but I really think that it's a play. And I don't think it's going to come out as a play. I'm thinking it's like, okay, we know what you want. It ain't no beef. It ain't no hard feelings. We can't give you that. They might be talking in order to put people around you. We can't give you that. They might be talking that.
But they keep putting old receivers around them like they brought in Deshaun Jackson, yo. OBJ not going to last the whole season.
Hey, who else should there? I wanted them to get D-Hop. But you got the draft. You got picks in the draft. We got a receiver. We like honestly, between the tight end and the guy that we had last year, not D-Jack, because Deshaun Jackson wasn't like the top receiver when I
told you.
I told you. He was going to get hurt. Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman here. Rashad Bateman. He on the come up, right? Bateman on the come up, and you got the tight end right there. For what the offense is, I really only need somebody to take the top off the ball and get really catch the ball. If
y'all got a new offensive coordinator though, who's supposed to be opening it up. That's why y'all trying to get more receivers to open it up so you can throw the ball more coming from that Georgia Bulldog team.
If it was me, I'd go single back. And I'd be motioning the back out the backfield. Maybe catching screens and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I open that field up wide as hell and leave all them holes for Lamar. Y'all gonna have to cover.
Is he going to
have to cover or I'm taking off?
Is he going to be willing to take off knowing he don't have no guaranteed contract?
This the thing. So you mean to tell me if the Ravens came back with the contract that he wanted, guaranteed he would sign it? Y'all think it's that much animosity?
I think so, yo, because you asked for a trade, yo. If it was all good, why do you?
If you ain't gonna pay me what I want, if I'm standing on 10 and you ain't gonna pay me what I want, then trade me. Like, that's what I'm saying in the contract. I know I can go get this elsewhere.
But it's just, I think really, yo, when you get to this point, yo, when a player asks for a trade, yo, it really ain't no turning back. How often do you see a player ask for a trade and they go back to the team and it's all kumbaya? It's rarely that. When you put that out there that you want to be traded, yo, normally something happens. It's not you want to be traded and you go back to the team. That rarely happens. In this day and age,
I think it's a play.
A play for who though? Who is it a play for?
Between I guess NFL, the Ravens and Lamar.
I mean, we got 2 weeks, man. The draft will be here in 2 weeks, and if something don't come to fruition in these 2 weeks, I think something's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks, y'all. Good, bad, or indifferent. Troy all excited, you know. Surprised he wasn't on here. I'm surprised he wasn't on here with his hat on, spinning around in a circle. Now that he got a new owner.
Oh no, yeah, he was on here earlier. He was telling me how he knows for sure. You heard him. Magic going to do something under the table to get the mud down to the Redskins. That's what he said. You heard him. Allegedly. We ain't saying that, Magic. I don't know you. You do nothing illegal or none of that shit. I don't know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they just confident that they're gonna get him. And I'm saying, nah, I think the Ravens can sign him and keep him happy. Like I do.
They said that was one of the names, one of the teams that had the ability to get him. They said that early in the process.
Say that again.
They said the Commanders was one of the teams that early in the process, when this Lamar stuff was going on, what would be a place where he can just run right up the expressway and go to the Commanders.
Right. But then they started, and then they signed some people or some shit like that.
It don't matter, yo, because I keep telling you, yo, that salary cap.
They still got to make them numbers work, though.
It's fluent, yo. All the stuff they do, because you see how all that stuff is fluent, yo. You can put front end the money and your salary cap don't hit the salary cap. You give them a signing bonus real quick.
Right.
Yo, the team just got it. But think about it. They just bought the team for $6 billion. They got it.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with the salary cap. But that ain't got nothing to do with the money.
It does, because if the dudes they sign, they can give them a signing bonus. It don't have nothing to do with the cap, and that signing bonus will relieve the money from the cap.
Yo, every team can do that, though, yo.
I know. So
you
saying they don't have the money?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying the cap. I'm saying on how the contracts work against the cap and what they can do per June 1st this year and things like that with different contracts and stuff like that and what it make effect. Like you gotta, those are the numbers that I'm looking at. That's why I'm saying whoever come, they gotta come with a better deal because it all comes down to the numbers. It all comes down to those numbers under the cap, under the NFL law. See, Deshaun Troy said, fuck the law. They can do it. They can find a way. They can do it illegally then. No, you're not going to do that. You understand what I'm saying? That means just handing a nigga $50 million in cash in the briefcase. And you're going, what? You think the other 32 owners will let that happen? They vetoed the Chris Paul trade. That's what we were talking about earlier.
They still mad over the Deshaun Watson deal. How you think they're gonna let you do that?
Right. So this is what I'm saying, yo. This is what I'm saying. If you or I was in that room with them, right, we will understand that okay, the world mad at the league is mad at this 230 that Deshaun got. So even though I won it and I think that I deserve it, I'm just not up against my team. I'm up against the Shield.
True.
So that's why I'm saying I'm even more mad that ain't nobody reach out. It's like everybody like, nah, yo, we ain't fucking with that. Like we know what you want. We ain't fucking with that. We ain't doing that.
So, but see, we don't know his mindset though, yo. We don't even know if he even worried about that. All he focused on, a single focus, is the Ravens didn't do him right. That's a possibility, right?
The Shield would do him like the Shield will do him like they did Barry Sanders.
But what I'm saying is, what is his mindset, yo? Is he thinking about the Shield or he thinking about the Ravens ain't giving him his money?
This is what I'm saying. What's the talk in the NFL right now? The talk is the guaranteed his contract, the guaranteed contract. I don't care what name is on it. Lamar Jackson, Michael Jackson, Bruce Jackson. It don't matter who name on it. They talking about we ain't giving out these contracts no more.
But you know what's so funny? When a white boy Kirk Cousins got it, ain't nobody say nothing.
Nobody say nothing. Right? See, now you where I'm at. See, now it's the reason why I'm mad. Like, ain't none of y'all even reach out.
None of y'all said nothing. And then all of a sudden it's a big hurrah because Watson got a deal. Why you ain't saying nothing about the Kirk Cousins deal? When he had 3 franchise tags with the Redskins and then Minnesota guaranteed his contract. Why you ain't saying nothing about that?
Now tell me this. Why would OBJ go down there and hang with Lamar like that before he signed the
contract? OBJ was vacationing, man. He rehabbing, trying to figure it out. And they
check this out. But they like the talk up here is that's what Lamar wanted.
Why would you want OBJ though? He washed up. He had a non-contact injury. How's that gonna help you? He's not gonna be there in the trenches.
That's what he wanted. What other receiver out there right now?
Well, I mean, y'all not a receiver team though. So,
but all right, but when you add OBJ to what the offense is, if he go out there and catch 70, 75 balls for 1,000 yards.
He's a big draw, yo. Sell tickets.
We don't need him to sell tickets. Lamar sell tickets. We need him to make
Lamar not there. Who gonna sell the tickets?
We need him to make the catch. So that's my point. So why would he go down there and hang out with them? Why would he not wait for Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers said he wanted him.
Because the Jets wanted to give him a low deal. Even where the money was at. They wanted a bargain deal for everybody else. Like everybody else only gonna give him $5 or $6 million. Y'all gave him the Ravens gave him 15. Why wouldn't he take that?
But he damn sure ain't come here to catch the ball from Tyler Huntley.
Well, I mean, he said that's not his job. He let the 2 guys talk about that because he don't know. So we'll see. Y'all have a $15 million man that had a non-contact injury in the Super Bowl and went down. Just wanted to give him 5 or 6. They said they thought he was going to come into the bargain, and they backed out. But let me tell you this. He said to the Jets, if you can match this, I come to y'all. So there you go.
I wanted to talk about the draft stuff. But, all right, so what else? You got anything else? I don't get a phone call, man. I just got a text. Crazy. You got anything else?
No, not right now, man. You know, the draft is coming up, so there's going to be a lot of that. Trying to see who can go number one. Is it going to be Bryce Young? Is it going to be C.J. Stroud? So they say C.J. Stroud, and all of a sudden they say Bryce Young. I just think for them to make that kind of trade up to get a small guy when you saw Tua get hurt so much, why would you trade up to get him? I don't see him as a generational talent. Do you?
You talking about OBJ?
No, I'm talking about Bryce Young.
Bryce Young, who he played for?
Alabama. Talking about the draft now.
You talking about the NFL draft?
Yeah.
Who was talking about the NBA draft? All right, so the NFL draft, Bryce Young. That's the one. That's the one they want. They got going like second or third quarterback.
Yeah.
Off the board.
Yeah. So what we have is
I know the name now. I mean, I know where he. I should give you the particulars, but I haven't seen him. You know, I ain't seen him. What you say?
So basically, we got Tank Davis and Garcia next Saturday, and then the following week we have the NFL draft. So two big things coming up. We had Shakur Stevenson this past Saturday do work on a guy Yoshini from China or Japan, knocked him out, and then he said after the fight, whoever won it, come get it. He said that me and Devin Haney got a long relationship. I used to always the best of Devin Haney when we sparred. So if he wants some, come get some. We got Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia out here talking about he gonna knock Tank out. But I'm thinking like Ryan Garcia, you never been on pay-per-view. You don't sell out arenas. Like Tank said, I'm the face of boxing. He been on pay-per-view for like 4 or 5 years now. Every time he show up, he show out. So this dude Ryan Garcia, the social media champ, we'll see what happens.
Man, I got to take that one out.
What round?
7 for 8.
That's what I was saying. I was saying 6 or 7. I think what's going to happen. He never seen the kind of speed that Devontae going to come with. I haven't seen him fight no top competition, so it's going to be interesting. And then the following week, we got the draft. All these people that's been lying about who they're going to draft and all these trade ups and all this other stuff, we'll get to it. Hopefully, we'll have the Aaron Rodgers news, we'll have the Lamar Jackson news, and we'll have some details on what's happening next. Then we can get all the schedules out, who's going to play who, when they're going to be playing them. And before you know it, it'll be football season again.
Tank walk you down.
Huh?
Tank walk you down and pick your shots. And then he come at you. But at first, he just walk you down, pick his shots, see what he can get on.
He's going to get inside. Yeah.
Let one of them catch you. Then when they catch you, then he start. Yeah, I mean, and they gonna beat the shit out of you. I want him to anyway.
I agree.
They nephew ain't even fighting on that card though. Tito, too sharp. My man, he ain't even fighting on that card. He normally open for a Tank. Hey, yo, Dave's son and Troy's son boxing too. He just won a tournament. I want to talk to you about that. He just won something up in DC.
Okay.
Think he fighting to go fight in the Nationals. Some shit like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, next week I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you in the studio.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit you earlier. You know what I mean? But next week we'll get together and talk about that fight. So that's what's up, y'all. We sit up here, we talk that shit today. And join me on Sunday. We got we got the podcast on Sunday, a fashion podcast on Sunday. I'm just trying to get the doing this Sunday. But I gotta get out of here real quick. Got some things I gotta do. I got something to have real quick. Gotta take care of something. Look, love y'all. Thank y'all for chiming in. I'll definitely see you on Sunday. See you Sunday, 6:30, 7 o'clock. Matter of fact, 7 o'clock Central Time. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. All right, 25 and up. We out of here.
We keep it poppin'. 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 There's something about you, yeah. Something about you. Everybody wants you and I know it. I really want you back, but I can't show it. Seeing in my eye, like how you glowing. I'm tryna whip the wheel, but I can't focus. Casamigo got me spinning.